Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another video, folks. This is, I guess, a bit of an update here on the channel. I'm going to take advantage of these update videos to show you things that I'm up to or share my thoughts with you and just try and keep it a bit more proactive in the form of engagement with you guys. Now, the problem I have is I'm always very busy. Now, whilst I don't, of course, always respond to comments, I do read them, and of course I do also moderate them, so I do try and keep spam and stuff out. But what you guys are seeing right now is video footage of the planet Saturn. This is recorded with my new camera, newish I guess, and of course this is a Nikon Coolpix P1000. I believe it has 128 zoom on it, and the fact that we can see planets in our solar system with the camera, bear in mind, you know, this is a camera, not a telescope. I think that is pretty darn amazing. Now, you will hear some noises in the background. You will hear probably dogs barking and people talking as they are walking past. I probably look really weird when I'm doing this, but this is something that is a bit of a fascination to me. Don't get me wrong. I'm just gonna make a quick disclaimer right here. I am not a professional photographer. I am not even a novice photographer or videographer in this sense of, this is just a guy who had some money to buy a decent camera and he's just playing with it, making videos, testing it out and sharing it with his community on YouTube. That's as far as it goes. So this one right here, you guys can see that we will be zooming in on Jupiter, and you can actually see the moons of Jupiter. And that is pretty darn cool. I think that is so freaking amazing that you can see this with the camera. And this is what I did on my holiday. Now, of course, halfway through my 2-week holiday, COVID hit, and it just kind of complicated the whole thing. I did have a couple of plans. I was planning on doing a couple of things with it. I still want to try and catch Mars, if that is a possibility. Now that I'm back in the UK, we'll see. Of course, Mars has to be in the right position. We have to have a clear sky, and so the probability of that happening is very thin, but we are going to give it a go. We're going to try and add that to all the video footage. Now, what you see here is also footage that I have posted and will be posting on my TikTok channel, and for those of course that are interested, you can follow the link down below in the video's description and see my TikTok channel there. You'll also see videos of me playing with my cat and stuff that I get up with my cat, you know, up to with my cat. It's just stuff that I want to do on the side. Now, of course, this can be a bit difficult trying to do both TikToks and YouTubes. I suppose the perks of TikTok is it's a lot easier to edit videos. And over here we have the moon. Now, you will see throughout the video, I don't know if you'll pick up necessarily. I'm just going to say it. You know what? I'm just going to say it. I do play with some of the filters. As I said, I'm trying to get used to the camera, to the functions, to the filters. I'm trying to see how things work, how best to use it. Like I said, I am not a photographer, do not consider myself a photographer, not even close to, not even a beginner, you know. It's just a guy that has a camera and from time to time will play around with it. And I know that sounds a bit dodgy, but that's kind of what it is. I can't say that I go out and take professional photography of nature and stuff like that. I do want to do stuff around nature if I get a chance, when I get a chance, when the weather permits it, of course. But that is in the future, and we'll see how that develops. But I am, as I said in previous videos, kind of passionate about astronomy, and I think it is pretty darn amazing. So here we can see the surface of the moon, all of the crater impacts from past meteors and asteroids, and I think that is pretty darn cool. There's a lot to see, and there are a lot of impact craters. I mean, the moon is littered with impact craters on top of impact craters, and it's amazing because at the end of the day, if you think about it, this is something, a body that has actually sort of protected Earth from quite a few hits, as you can see. So that's definitely kind of cool. Of course, the moon is tidally locked, for those that don't know, so we always ever get to see the same surface, the same side of the moon. So over here, as you can see, I'm using a different filter, and this one's meant to be a bit more on the grayish side. I'm just trying to see and compare what the filters do, how things look with the filters. So it is filmed on the same day. I just decided to try out a different filter, see if there's better visibility. Now, of course, you will see that the footage may appear shaky at times, and sometimes it is. It is actually quite difficult to control and keep the camera steady. When I'm zoomed in this close, the tiniest movement will look big on the camera, but also we have the Earth's atmosphere to contend with, so it does look a bit wavy. It's not something I can control. Now, whilst the atmosphere of course is beneficial for us because it keeps us alive, it does actually complicate things if you are trying to look at bodies in the sky past our atmosphere. It's basically like trying to look through running water, so you get that wavy effect. But anyways, do you know what? I'm just grateful that I have the chance to actually have a close-up of the moon and obviously share it with you. So here we have a different filter. This is actually, I think, more towards the yellow. And of course, this is kind of what I've been up to for the last couple of weeks. I do hope that you guys enjoy this kind of content, and I am going to continue sharing with you stuff that I get up to with the camera when I do have the chance to actually record something. Now, I'm not going to take my camera out in rain. I don't want to damage it. It is quite an expensive piece of equipment, and I want to hang on to it. Definitely want to make use of it. So do expect more stuff like this. It will probably be, at least for the time being, in a form of channel updates. Might potentially create a separate folder or playlist with vlogs and call it a vlog style type of content or video. We'll see how things progress, but for the time being, that is pretty much it for this video, folks. I do hope that you have enjoyed it, and if you have and want to see more stuff like this here on the channel, let me know down below through a comment. If you don't want to comment, just hit that like button. It does tell me that you want to see more stuff like this, and I'm more than happy to do it. I do have now the camera, so I am going to be putting out more content. I did initially get it for TikTok, but I might as well put some stuff out here for YouTube for you guys to enjoy. Until next time, stay safe, folks.